Hunger Games. If you don't know.
Riley Fisher.
Riley Fisher. We throw a lot of deep balls, man. We throw a lot of deep balls. We haven't been completing them.
I'm glad you can finally complete some passes to Dan. Deep. Yeah, that's pretty nice. It's nice that you can finally complete some passes. If I had to choose any quarterback in the league, I would pick you, Dylan.
If I had to pick another running back, drum it, yeah.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Hey everybody, these two decided they'd show up a little early for their segment for later, so I decided, you know what, maybe we should talk to them about last Saturday and get some of their opinions. So first we have Nick Sullivan, running back, and Dylan Zaborowski. We've mentioned him an awful lot on this show, and I'm kind of surprised he wanted to be here. What was your opinion about Dan Hugan's comments about him being the fastest, or faster than all the corners in the league? Start with Dylan.
I guess I would say he's probably not wrong, but I mean that's just Dan. Dan's a funny guy. I don't know that he meant any harm by it. I think he was just kind of messing around.
All right, Sully.
If I had my money on anybody in the league, I'd probably take Dan.
Sully, we'll start with you. How do you feel about last weekend's stat line for you?
It was a good team effort. The stat sheet says 4 touchdowns, but I kind of got lucky with 3 of them. Dan got stopped at the 2 on one of them. Justin's pick ended up on the 5, so I got lucky there. And then it was a gift from Dylan to pitch that last one to me. So, it was just a good overall team win. The offensive lineman did a great job.
Absolutely. So Dylan, your performance definitely, a step up from, the beginning of the year. Yeah. Not to keep knocking you. But it just seemed like the whole offense was clicking all day. What do you think was the biggest reason for that?
We had a couple of good weeks of practice, and I mean, all my wide receivers, they did a really good job. They were in the right spots. O-line did a really good job protecting me, and just a good team effort.
What does hope look like for you guys? What's going to be the big key for this week?
As long as we do what our coaches tell us to do and not veer off our path, I think we'll be as prepared as we were last week, and hopefully we can have the same result.
They look a lot more physical than they did last year. They're not quite the same team that we played last year. Hopefully we can just go out there and do our job and take care of business.
Looking down the schedule, is there one team that you guys think will be your hardest matchup for this season?
I would say just the usual teams. Obviously Adrian's always really good. They're a physical football team. Albion's always good. Olivet's been good lately, so towards the end of our schedule, I'd say it gets pretty tough.
But to that defense, we don't want to overlook anybody. We got to stay focused on Hope, as we can't win a championship if we don't beat Hope.
This weekend's homecoming. What are you guys looking forward to just outside of your football game? What are you guys looking forward to from homecoming?
It's honestly going to be nice to just play a home game. We haven't played a home game in a couple weeks here, and so it'll be nice to be back home, and hopefully there will be some students in attendance, and obviously there should be quite a bit of family and stuff and alumni.
All right, so Sully, we'll start with you. What part of this team, in your opinion, is probably struggling the most so far this year?
Improving right now is definitely our passing game. It's been nice to complete a little bit more passes, especially downfield. Dylan's been doing a great job. It's nice that you can finally complete some passes.
If I had to pick another area, I guess I would maybe say just our DBs, our corners. We're giving up some deep balls. I mean, they're young kids, though. They're young guys, some freshmen. They're definitely going to improve. I mean, they're talented guys.
Continuing off of that, what is one thing that each of you would personally like to improve on?
Just being patient, trusting the offensive line that they're going to do their jobs right away, and, not get the ball and trying to make a move right away. Off the field, just stay positive with the guys. I know throughout the game I might get frustrated, but I need to be more of a leader and keep guys being positive, because it's a 60-minute game. So, if they see me down or upset, they may follow the course.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with Nick. Off the field, try to be more of a leader type of thing. On the field, complete some more passes, right, Nick? We got to be able to hit those deep balls. That's a lot of what our offense is. We like to run the ball, and then play action, deep ball. We got to make sure we're hitting those. So.
Thank you, fellas, for the impromptu interview.